Gotta let you guys in on the secret method, the most effective way to get customers using yard signs. Make sure that you watch to the end of this video because there's a little bit of nuance to this approach. It isn't just to go stick a yard sign at the end of a street corner and hope somebody calls you. You're actually marrying a couple of marketing methods together to go viral with word of mouth. I'm actually not even smart enough to figure something out like this. I found it lurking through secret groups hidden on the interwebs. So in the past, I've done things like doing what we call bandit signs. Typically, yard signs are banned in most cities, most towns. And if you put them out there, depending on the local police department or municipality at hand, you may or may not get a fine. And they'll give you a fine for each sign that they pick up. And even if you don't have cops that are going to come after you or have somebody who's going to send you a fine, there's still going to be those Karens in the neighborhood. They're going to go behind you everywhere you go and just pick those yard signs up off the ground. And so you can literally put 20 yard signs out in one night, and then by the next evening, they're all gone. That's a real struggle. I know where I'm at in North Texas, that happens all the time. I rarely am able to put a sign out that stays out for more than 24 hours. And when it does, it's usually because nobody can see it, so it's not very helpful. With that strategy, you would use a very generic looking sign, just bold lettering that says the name of the service, window cleaning or gutter cleaning or pressure washing, and then maybe like a starting at price that's like an entry level, just get your foot in the door, get them to call you, along with a phone number. That can be effective in its own way. I got a lot of leads early on when I first started in California. But then I went to New York and it never worked. And then out here in Texas, it's just hard to get the signs to stay out for more than a couple hours. The best way that I've found now, I'm actually getting ready to implement this program, but this is kind of a secret. You have to have really good intuition to figure something out like this. And it's combining yard signs that are nice, branded, look really professional, still very clear with their intention, with your logo, but mostly focusing on a primary service still. And you're going to put it in front of properties where you're going to be doing work. And so what you do is on the phone, when you're booking the appointment, or if you go in person for a quote, it's even better. You say, hey, we've got this yard sign. We'll give you 5% discount off the total if you let us leave here until your appointment. And so it could be a week before, 2 weeks before. And so you're going to get people walking through the neighborhood and they see that sign and it makes them think about it. Oh, this person's going to get their window cleaned. Maybe I should do that too. And they're going to, in the back of their mind, they're going to say, hey, I think maybe I need to do that. I'm going to ask them how it went when their appointment's done. And so they're going to talk to their neighbor about it and then give you a call. So that alone can be a game changer, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. You give them another 5% discount if they leave it there for another 7 to 14 days. You figure it out, whatever works. Some HOAs limit how long you can put something out, or they're going to send them something in the mail. And so you basically have like 30 days before all the legal proceedings would happen with the HOA. So a lot of times HOAs will send a notification to the homeowner saying, hey, you're going to get a fine for having this yard sign out there. We don't like yard signs in the yards. So you need to remove that now or else we're going to fine you $75 or something. But you got to beat that system. Some HOAs don't care. Some neighborhoods don't have HOAs. And so you can do it as long as you want, but you want to keep it within reason. So 7 to 14 days is kind of good practice. In addition to that, you can feed in a referral program. You can let that customer know that anybody else who sees the sign and calls, you're going to give them a little bit of a reward, a benefit, a discount off their next service, or a cash, it could be a percentage or cash, whatever you want to do for referrals. Now, here's the amazing thing. I've got Jobber, and I'm not sure if any other CRM does this, but Jobber does it. I've literally never seen it with any other CRM. I've looked at other ones out there. I'm not going to list any, but last summer, Jobber implemented a referral rewards program for your customers. It's in their marketing suite, and you can get just the referral thing. It's definitely worth it. Highly recommend. And what happens is it tracks each customer, or it gives them their own unique URL, a link that goes with, if they share that link online on their social media or they email it to somebody, then it automatically tracks in the system. If that other lead comes through them and books an appointment, it tracks it and credits something to their account that would be able to be applied to their next service. And so you can set it however you want, by percentage or by cash value. And it only applies when somebody else actually books an appointment. So if you say you did 5% per lead, So they get 5 people, then they get 25% off their next service. Cash amount can work very well too. And so it's pretty robust. It's pretty impressive. And here's the special hack, the glorious marriage between signs and referrals. You can take that unique URL that they have, print it out on a sticker. You go Office Depot or Staples or Amazon, wherever printable stickers can be sold, where it's just like a sheet of paper and you put it through your printer and it prints out you just need black and white, just a QR code. You generate online with a QR code creator, you take their unique URL, slap it on the sign, and then voila, you have a unique referral code on the sign that you're putting in front of their house. And you let them know, hey, I can put a unique URL code into a QR code, and anybody who scans the QR code will automatically get put into your referrals, and you'll get your windows cleaned, or the next time you get a house wash, you'll automatically have a discount based on that. And you could potentially even get it for free. Say if you do 10% credit towards your next service, 10 people that they know use their QR code or their unique URL and book an appointment, they'll get it for free. And so you can incentivize them with this. 10% might be a little bit generous. You can play around with things. 5% would definitely be safe. As far as cash goes, the bigger the ticket is, the lower the percentage you might want to do. Especially with like pressure washing, you might be spending money on chemicals and fuel, so it can add up. So percentage or dollar amount. Window cleaning, $25 they said was a little bit aggressive. I like that personally. I'm okay with giving somebody a $500 service if they're going to give me 20 jobs that are similar sizes. It's a worthy investment. And remember, they're still paying you for the first time. It's just, you're going to know. It's only when they actually have already paid. So it's an amazing strategy. You're going to go viral with this method. So again, polished, nice looking yard signs. You're not going to put it at intersections. A lot of people look at that as like visual pollution, to have street signs or yard signs, bandit signs on the side of the road. And so you can avoid that altogether. Only put it in front of houses that you're going to do work for. And then if a neighbor comes by and sees it, they're going to talk to him, say it's Charlie. Hey, Charlie, you got your windows clean? How did it go? So you get a lot of churning just like that. And then this helps with the people who are introverts, who don't even talk to their neighbors. They're going to see it. And it's even better if you do something like exterior house washes or driveway cleaning where it looks really grimy and there's going to be a visual transformation. You can create custom signs that say something like exterior cleaning coming soon by like Blue Ladder or whoever your brand is. And so if it's a coming soon sign, then you can switch it with like this house was cleaned by the name of the service. So a lot of things you can do with that. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link for the place where I order all my signs. It's the cheapest place I've ever found. They're consistently one of the best value sign printers. It's UZ Marketing, and like I said, I'll leave a link below. Good quality stuff. Always follow through and just give yourself a little bit of time for shipping. They got to print it and ship it, and want to make sure quality is good, so you don't want to rush it. Go ahead and order something for yourself if you want to try this out. And if you don't already have Jobber, I'll also drop a link for that. I love Jobber. It has a lot of potential. They're doing a lot of things to innovate, and they're improving every day with new bells and whistles that you didn't even ask for, that you didn't know that you needed, like the referral system. So I highly recommend, if you use my link, you'll get a discount, 20% off the first 6 months. Plus they have a free trial involved with it. So definitely worth the check. Any other questions, any other comments, go ahead and put it down below, and let's go ahead and keep growing together. I'll see you guys in the next video.